Good morning, everyone. Welcome back to my channel. I hope everybody's doing well. I hope everybody's taking good care of themselves and taking advantage of this time, whatever you're doing. So I know it's not an easy time. We're all in this together. We're going to pull through and yay, we'll beat this thing. Okay. So I'm back to do another twin flame reading. New moon on the 24th. So other kinds of energies there. All right. Let's see. If you want a personal reading with me, I am quite available. So now is a good time to book one. Just email me. My email address is in the description box below. If this reading does not resonate for you today, the messages are not for you. So just click off and come back another time, or go to maybe one of my older videos. Maybe those will resonate for you better. And that's it. Thank you so much for subscribing to my channel. Thank you. I really appreciate it. And your likes and shares as well. It's pretty great. Okay, let's start. Let's see what's going on for the collective twin flame on the twin flame journey. Soulmate, call it whatever you like, you guys. Your person, whoever you're here inquiring about. So let's see what's going on with that person. Remember that these readings are timeless. So this may not have happened yet. This may be happening or may have happened. Time is fluid. Let's see. It's almost spring. A couple of days. Spring doesn't know what's going on. It'll still come. Wow, this never happens. I never get the Five of Swords right there on the first card. I think a lot of us are feeling this way, actually. Many of us are feeling like disillusioned, like, what? This is like, what happened? It's like, yeah. There is some kind of a disappointing situation, or something is happening where you guys are feeling a little bit like you don't understand what's going on right now. You're like, okay, should I stay or should I go? Like that song by The Clash. You're like, I think I'm just going to step away from this situation for a little while, because it's not, something is feeling off here. Something is feeling off. You're feeling like betrayed, or not betrayed, disillusioned. Disillusioned is the word that's coming up right now. So let's just continue. We've got the death card, which is the end of something, end of a cycle, the end of a cycle, the beginning of something new here. Wow, the Fool comes right after. It's just amazing. End of something, beginning of something. Someone has woken up. Someone has just been like, what? What has just happened here? Like throwing their swords down, surrendering, like just deciding to leave a situation that they felt like, forget it. You know what? Forget it. I'm out. So they throw their swords down and walk away here. So it could be about just a situation that they feel very disappointed about. Like, you know what? I'm not gonna do anything about this anymore. I'm just done with the way that things are right now. Done with feeding this thing, I'm done with it. Walking away towards something way better, way, way better, although you did invest lots of emotions. But for now, I think it could also be your person that is walking away from a situation, wanting a new beginning, okay? So we'll take it how it resonates for you. This could also be you, as I said, and you guys could be walking away from a situation. I'm not saying it's a bad situation or that you're, this is the way that this is how the energy is right now. It's how you're seeing things, okay? You may be seeing a situation in a way that is not what you thought it would be like. And it just created, you just ended something, okay? Maybe a way of seeing the situation, the way, you know, maybe you were seeing the situation through maybe rose-colored glasses, and now you're just like, oh, okay, that's how it is. Okay, so you like, all right, so I'm done. You know, I'm just like, not done. It's just, I don't know how to say it, you guys. You're just done with that kind of situation. So you want to change things, you know, you want to change things. You maybe want to take a new action. So you're moving towards something new, maybe a new way of doing things, okay? Instead of repeating the same old pattern, you're wanting to do things different. Seems like the words are having difficulty. There's a lot of messages. I mean, the Five of Swords right off the bat, someone is feeling betrayed or feeling very disillusioned and surrendering to the situation and just kind of giving up on any kind of hope here. Okay, so I don't mean this reading to be negative. It's not necessarily negative. Maybe a waking up to a truth here is what we needed with the swords. We have air sign energy, Gemini, Libra, Aquarius, and it's about communication, and it's about some kind of truth that came out, okay, which ended things, which made it that is enough, you know, you just don't want anymore, okay? Let's see what else. Moving towards something way better, and it's coming. You're going to get that cup here. Eight of Cups. You're going to get that missing. We've got the Knight of Swords. So we do have air sign again. We also have Scorpio and Cancer, Pisces as well. Water sign. We have the Page of Wands. So we do have communication, a great deal of communication wanting to come through. There's, with this new beginning and moving towards something better, you will find that there's going to be greater communication, much better, much clearer, more passionate, and with a new, renewed fire, a renewed spunk to the dynamic of the situation here that you will find yourself in. Either someone new will come into your life, which somebody that will know what they want, okay, that will speak clearly, will be, you know, able to communicate way better. We've got the Seven of Pentacles and Judgment. I love this card. Whatever you've been waiting for, it's like, this is like it's so clear. The messages are so clear today. It's just, we've got the Seven of Pentacles and Judgment, which is whatever you've been working on. See here, you've sown so many seeds. You're taking care of that garden. You're taking care of that connection. Okay, so much. All right. With your actions, the connection is making you just want to be a better person. So you're always in search of how to feel better, how to be better, because the connection is so intense, and there are so many emotions tied into this connection that it makes you work. It makes you try to find out what this all is about, okay? And with the Judgment, so you've sown your seeds and you've wished for things, or you've hoped, or you've worked hard on this, and it's coming. You know, the Judgment is about celebrating things that we've worked hard at. So if you've been working on yourself here, you're going to start seeing the fruit of your work on yourself. You know, if you've been working a lot on self-worth, on self-esteem, which is ultimately very connected to the link you share with this person. You know, it's all connected, because this person makes you want to be better. You know, there's so much love that you feel that it just pours into every other aspect of your life, even if you are separated from this person right now. Beautiful messages, beautiful messages, beautiful messages. This is happening, you guys. Communication is coming. If you're single right now, you're not going to be single for very long. Really not. Oh. Wow. All right. 6 of Pentacles. Nice. It could mean many things. Let me just check. We've got the Empress. Five of Wands. Don't know what in the world that's doing there. And we have the Six of Swords. Okay. So where there was, now we're moving away from the stress and conflicts, okay? Many of you are, during these times of quiet, silence, and meditation, because I mean, if you're not on TV, like watching TV all the time, you do have some moments of reflection, I guess, for some. And, well, some of you are, you've been so ready to share, you've been so ready to love someone and share your life with someone and have something stable, a family, and you've been waiting and you're ready. You're ready and you're just there, very, very nurturing, wonderful person that you are, very nurturing, very stable. People go see you for advice. You know, you're very sought after. You're very sought after, very stable. You know what you're doing, and very ready to share your life here, you know. And the whole thought of this not happening, you know, many of you have been worried of, well, when will this happen? I want this. I've been doing all the manifesting and meditating and doing the whole law of attraction thing and, you know, putting my intentions out there, and you're still putting a time on it, which that is ego. For it to really, you know, you just need to let it go. Let it go. Ego. Let it go. Just let it go. You know, you put your intention out there and you have faith. Have faith, because you want to control when and how and why, and we all do, you know, but it just doesn't work that way. And we all know it doesn't work that way. And we keep this, the ego. It's our 3D mind, right? It's like, we want now. I want my chocolate now, you know. It's kind of like that. Anyway, and that's, the message is not for everybody, for some, you know. But anyway, so the being worried, again, going back to being worried and stressing out about this not happening, you're kind of letting go now, like I said. Okay, so you're letting go of that. You're realizing that well, you know, trying to control things just wasn't really working. And so you're wanting to move towards calmer waters. You're wanting to move towards a calmer spirit, some peace of mind. And so you're more focused on taking advantage of this time and clearing your mind and being open to whatever wants to come. But there is communication coming through. But the more that you hang on and you try, you know, I'm just getting that you just really need to let go. You really need to let go and let things work themselves out right now, because things are happening. You don't know how this person is thinking. You don't know we're going to take a look at what this person is thinking. We do know this person wants to communicate right here. All right. Again, if the message doesn't resonate, don't take it. This is how I read. You know, there are millions of tarot readers out there, you guys. If this doesn't resonate, there's so many out there on YouTube. It's crazy. And we all read differently. Everybody reads their own way, or else we wouldn't be able to read. Everybody's spread is different. I don't even know what mine's about. Mine's just like, I just do it the way that I feel. I have no idea. I just read it as a story. It's like a book that opens, you know? It's just, and the messages just come through. So that's how I read. And I may read the tarot cards differently than others. I feel the energy of the card. And, you know, the messages come through as I see them, as I read them. All right, my favorite deck, my Banksy deck. Sorry. All right, let's see what Banksy has to say. Ooh, Eight of Swords. Look at that. Still stuck. It comes out every time your person is still stuck. Let's see if they're still stuck, if they'll be coming out of that. This is why things are not happening. It's because some of you feel like, my God, it's just not going to change. This is just the way that it's going to be. And some people can go years. This person needs to heal. This person has a lot of, they're stuck. They're stuck. You know, no matter how they feel, they're stuck. It's like, it's so deep within. It's like a big, huge building block that they need to kind of like chip away at and destroy little by little. The more awareness they have, the faster, of course, they can chip away at that and get rid of all those old blockages of theirs. We've got the Ten of Pentacles. They are, you know, coming out of that possibly and going towards stability. They are maybe focused and really stuck on focusing on work and career and being like the most stable they could ever be. And some of them might have like, it's good to have a goal about that, but at the same time, if you're waiting to be perfect, you're going to wait a long time. This person is waiting to be perfect, and it's just not going to happen, you know? But just being aware that they could be working on things, even if they are with someone, but that they do have things to work on is already quite enough. So this person is right now focused on being stable and, you know, possibly being, and you look, they want this. They're going to come in and communicate, okay? They do have emotion. They are just, they want to be their best. They want to be their best. And so the intention is there, but look at that. We have a lot of air sign energy. Oh, we have everybody. It could be anybody. This person is having difficulties making decisions. They want to come forth. They do. The desire is there, but it's like, I don't know what this will do. I'm so scared. Look at them. Look at the expression. Look at like, how do I do this? How in the world do I do this? and not have a heart attack. Okay, so this person has those fears and they're stuck in them, and if they come forward, you just have to know that even if it's a little thing, it's taking a great deal of courage to do that. A great deal. Even if for you, you're like, oh, come on, they're adults, like what is this? But for them, it's very difficult. They do have a certain degree of shyness tied to that because of the self-worth issues and low self-esteem possibly. Wow, what a great reading. It's a long one. I'm not, you know what? It's going to be a long one. Forget it. It's just going to, I need to pull out more messages. I'm feeling that. Gosh, I hope I have enough energy for the French one. I do. Just kidding. I don't know why I start with the English ones first. I have no idea. The English messages want to come out first. Okay. Let's see what else. 7 of water, so 7 of cups. Ace of water. Wow. So excited. So excited. 10 of earth, so 10 of pentacles again. Right here, repeated. Lots of stability, lots of career, focusing on stability, focusing on career and money, and just really being stable. It's not just about money. Patience. So this person wants to come through. You are their wish. You are, or they are, your wish is fulfilled. Ace of water, Ace of cups is a new beginning, a new emotional start. Could be just a friendship. You start with a friendship. It's just to build a solid foundation. You need to build something solid together. And for this person to come forward, you need still to have some patience, okay? They are working on this. They're working on this, okay? They're working on this by focusing on what they want, what they feel they need to be ready. And so that has to be respected in a way, because you don't want someone that is going to come forward not ready or feeling insecure about something. You want someone that's going to be really ready to be with you, that feels stable enough, that feels that they can also, you can support them and they can support you, and that you're on an even footing in a way. And I'm not talking about making the same amount of money or anything like that. It doesn't even have to be, about work at all. It just has to be it's more about an emotional balance, not have one person giving more than the other emotionally. You're on the same footing here. That's what twin flames are about. That's why there's always that resistance and silence, and then the communication, and then the cycle starts again. That's what that is about. Barrier. So there is a barrier. The person is, if you're not in communication, obviously either you're putting up a barrier or they are. And whatever question you're asking, the answer is yes. The answer is yes to whatever question you are wondering about. And we've got settling. I'm running out of space. And we have ascending. All right, so this person is taking time out. They're taking time out. They might be putting the silence between you, and they are, while there is a silence or a separation, it is a moment to reflect. It is always, the separation is necessary. It has to be there. It has to be there in order for there to be ascension. Every time you separate, this person is thinking, what in the world? And then they come back and they're thinking, what in the world? You know, and then they leave. So when they leave, they do some work. They do some healing because you trigger that in them and they trigger that in you, right? So those triggers, they need to be healed. And once they've been healed, then there's possibility of union, okay? Then this person doesn't see you as a threat. The thing is, that person sees you as a threat because they get triggered a lot when you're around or when they communicate with you, and they are scared of that. This reminds them of wounds. Codependency. So here addictions might have an influence here. Addictions are affecting your romantic life. So your person could be self-medicating, or they could just be dependent on just codependency. You know, they could be very dependent on sports or anything, any kind of dependence. And it could also be a way of thinking. Any dependency that keeps you from moving forward, that creates blockages in your life, those are dependent. Those are addictions, okay? And so something like that may be affecting this connection. It is safe for you to love. Open your heart to give and receive the highest energy of all. So this person is your person. And so that's why it's always safe to love them. They will do things to trigger you where you will feel pain, but the connection will never fade. And so it's never like, it's sometimes very sad, and it's up and down, right? It's up and down, and those downs are the times where you're separated and you need to go and work on things that you need to work on. Let your friends help you. Ask for and accept support from others at this time. So even if we don't see our friends very often these days, but we do have so many ways now to communicate together and ask for help and feel supported, and also show your support as well, or offer your support for those who need help. So right now it is a time for that. If you're feeling lonely, there's always someone to talk to. My gosh, we've got so many ways now. Imagine this happening. Well, it did happen during the Black Plague in the Middle Ages. So yeah, pigeons. All right, to communicate. All right, so that. So now, well, you know, at least we definitely don't have to feel alone or be alone. So we don't have to, right? Listen to your intuitive feelings. Your body is receiving accurate messages from the divine. So yes, of course, with all this time to think, of course our intuition just rises and is just so much better. And you guys too have, if you're here, you're awakened. You're awakened, you've ascended quite a lot, and you are tapping into your intuition really well. Yeah. You're really able to tap into your intuition here. So with your person, just follow your intuition concerning this person. I'm going to pull out a message from this person to you. I call it this person because you know what? I don't know about the labels and all that. I don't know. There is a twin flame path, of course, but you might not feel like this person is your twin. You just, you know, want to inquire about a certain person. So that's why I'm not putting any labels quite in during the reading. But you are my heart and my guiding light. So this is what your person is saying to you. It's beautiful. Wow. Oh, 30 minutes. Okay. I'm just going to grab a message from my book. Oh, I want to... actually, a message from the Gabriel Bernstein. I don't know why I said it like that. Gabriel Bernstein Oracle. There's always messages of hope in here, and I think we all need a message. So I'm just going to grab a message from here, and then finish it off with a message from my book, because I know some of you really liked that. Oh, my faith has the power to turn trauma into healing, conflict into growth, and fear into love. Beautiful card. Such a beautiful card. Beautiful message. It's beautiful. So this is the message for you guys. And one last message. Thanks again, you guys, for being here, for your presence, for subscribing, liking, and sharing. And if you want to, you can click on the little bell by the subscription to get notifications when I post a new video. Yay! Don't censor yourself. So communication wanting to come through here, if you do get a chance to talk, if you're feeling it, don't censor yourself. If you're not feeling it, just do whatever you feel in your heart. Trust your intuition. Listen. Listen to your intuition. So that's it, you guys. I'm going to be back soon for another reading. Remember, if you want to book, now is the perfect time to do it. I've got lots of time. Take care. Bye-bye.